Hey Dream Team, Chef Eric Gephart here at Kamado Joe. Today we're going to be doing one of my favorite recipes in the entire world, Snapper Veracruz. We've got this gorgeous filet of snapper we're going to be grilling up on the Big Joe today. First we're going to get a sear on the presentation side, and then we'll have a 12-inch Lodge cast iron skillet going right in the side with those big bold flavors. Talking these beautiful, beautiful tomatoes, bit of onion, garlic, capers, olives, fresh oregano. We'll knock in a bit of our Holmes-made Marty's Chili Verde salsa. So a lot of folks prefer to keep this skin on. The only time I'd leave the skin on is if I were gonna crisp it up and use it presentation side up. But because we're cooking it with so much liquid, I'm gonna take that skin off and we're just gonna show the presentation side of the fish. Let's get that skin off. With the heel of your hand, put a little positive pressure, and then just a little back and forth action. Beautiful. Little positive pressure on the end. We've got our tab to kind of hang on to now. Slight angle of the knife, back and forth. We're pulling slightly here. And if you're not sure where you are, you can flip it up and check. And that's what we want. Beautiful. Let's finish this up with a little cherrywood smoked salt. Season from above. Beauty. Good. We'll get the other side once we're on the grill. A little bit of that juice. It's going to give some nice body to our sauce. So for this particular recipe, we've got a Lodge cast iron preheating right now, and we've got our grill grates at the lowest setting, the divide and conquer, right on top of the fire. We're going to start our Veracruz sauce, move that Lodge cast iron to the side, grill the fish, and then flip the fish directly into the sauce to finish. Let's get it started. First things first, let's knock in a little bit of our extra virgin olive oil. Notice how we get the smoke right off the bat. Beautiful. Onions are in. Next, let's knock in our garlic. You can start to see those aromas building. Start to see a little bit of color going with our olives. Now capers. Let all those flavors merge. We're building the flavor profile here. Now we'll knock in a little acid and a little more moisture content with our tomatoes. We're going to let that begin to stew up. Now it's time to put our fish on the grill. Putting that presentation side down first. We're going to go ahead and season up the other side of this fish. Make sure we're stewing nicely and not over-searing the bottom of this. Oh, this is looking fantastic. Notice there's a lot of liquid from the caper juice and the tomatoes, but if it's starting to tighten up on you a little too much, you can knock a little bit of water or clam juice in just to get it a little bit more liquidous. Right now we're going to go in with a touch of lime juice. All right, let's get that fish in there. Notice the opaqueness is starting to climb around the wall of the fish. That means it's time to flip our fish in. Here we go. Beautiful sear going in. Just nestle it right in and let that finish up. Beautiful. Now we'll go in with a little fresh oregano. You don't want to put this in too early. Fresh parsley. Beauty. All right, so that's been about 1.5 minutes in there. Since it's been flipped, just soaking up all that beautiful liquid. Oh, look at that. Fantastic. I'm gonna come right under there. Pick that whole piece of fish up and get a little height towards the back. Golly. Absolutely stunning. Notice the beautiful array of colors. It's just screaming with flavor. Those salty notes, those earthy notes, the sweet notes, and then that rice just kind of tames it all down and makes it just a beautiful bite. When you get a forkful of this and you get everything, it just all comes together and it sings absolutely. There's this beautiful harmony going on this plate. And plus it's absolutely gorgeous too. Let's get a fork in this and see what it's all about. It just flakes apart. You've got that beautiful shine. See that sheen right there on the fish? It's not been overcooked where the albumin has been forced out and you get that white bubbly stuff on the top. This is just absolutely perfect. Man alive, that's good. It's light, it's citrus, it's bold, it's salty, and it's just absolutely fantastic. It seems difficult, it's easy, it's fast. Just get a good sear on the Kamado Joe and build a good base with those flavorful ingredients. Folks, Snapper Veracruz off the Kamado Joe. Cheers, enjoy.
Thanks so much for watching, and thanks to Eric for being here today. Be sure to check out atbbq.com for all of the products featured in today's video, including those Kamado Joe grills. And if you enjoyed that video, we'd appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments, please let us know in the comment section down below. For more recipes, tips, and techniques, head over to thesauce.atbbq.com. All things barbecue, where barbecue legends are made.